the Screen Talk Live YouTube channel. I am here with a special item that we have been sent from the folks over at PIXSABER, as you see up there in the top of the screen. This is a beautiful box, a collection saber that we have been sent. I am going to save you the time of unboxing it, really. So it's not really much to the unboxing. Again, beautiful box though. I have received lots of different kind of sabers. I've had ultra sabers and saber forged sabers and some stuff like that. And yeah, none of them have come in such great packaging like this. Usually they come very cheaply, just thrown in a bag. So I have went ahead and put the saber together. I have it here, and I would like to show you guys here a little bit the hilt of that saber. I will pull it up here at some point and give you guys a look at it on the PIXSABER website. But I believe this is like their best selling, like their number one selling saber. So it makes sense that's what we were sent. I haven't even pulled the plastic off of it yet. But yeah, I have had time to mess around with it, and it's definitely a high quality saber. It's very well made, and most of all, more than anything, just tons and tons of features, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. I'm going to dim the lights down here a little bit so you can get the kind of full effect and see this saber in its full glory. But yeah, so bear with me for a second. Let me do that real quick. Okay, I'm back. So like I was saying before, super high quality. The hilt is, made out of the aircraft aluminum type stuff that all of these hilts are really made out of now. I will say, the things that this has going for it above and beyond, again, Ultra Saber and Saber Forge specifically, because those are the two things that I've dealt with in the past. It has a light up button here, as you can see. The button lights up. I will switch over here to this camera too, so see that there. And that's cool, and not all of them usually come with that. And then right above that, as you can see right here, is a charger port, and it has a built-in battery that seems to last forever. Here's another good shot at it under the light. So it comes with the charger cord, comes with everything you see here, even comes with a emitter, which usually you actually have to pay a little bit extra for, and I'll show that off here in a little bit. For again, some of these other brands, they want you to spend a little extra money to get an emitter, but that came with it. And again, this is their like budget style, but number one selling, I believe, and tons and tons of features. So I'm going to turn this light down just a little bit more so we get, again, that full effect of the saber. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this bad boy up. So it's currently on green, and I believe this is the sound font of Luke Skywalker's saber. Sounds beautiful. Really love it. So all these features are packed into this one single button, which you may think like, oh man, that's kind of a hindrance. And I thought so at first myself, but it turned out to be like a lot more convenient than I thought. For all the features to be in this one button and all function so easily is very, very cool, to say the least, right? Okay, so what I want to do now, I want to break this into a few categories, and first I want to break it into the category of color. So let's take a look at the colors that this saber specifically come with. Again, this is the green, more of a Luke Skywalker kind of green. If you hold the button, the light on the button will flash twice, and the color will change. Here we have another green. This one is slightly less yellow, more of a darker green. Let's check out the next one. Here we have white, and I know this isn't going to come up quite well on the camera as I would like it to, but this is coming up a little blue, light blue to you guys. But let's see what else we have here. There is the light blue. This is more of a, yeah, this is coming up a little bit better. This looks great though, doesn't it? On the camera. Let me switch over here so you can see that. Beautiful saber, man. Love this thing. This is more of your purple color here. This is coming up very well. Almost a little too pink though, to be honest with you. This is another kind of a blue, bluish purple kind of color. Maybe a cyan. I don't know what you'd want to call it. Here is yellow. And that may be coming up a little green, but it's definitely yellow here on my side. So, and then of course your classic Sith red. That's beautiful. And this is gonna be your like Guardian blue. So this is like Obi's and Anakin's blade. And this is more back to the beginning of that kind of neon-ish bright green like Yoda has. So that is all of the colors. I believe there is 9 colors. I believe there's another option though where you could get a few more. So we were missing like orange and a couple of things like that, but still lots and lots and lots of color options. Okay, so what I want to talk about next is some of the mini sound fonts that they have for this saber. It's probably one of the coolest features. Again, all the other sabers that I've got in the past come with whatever sound it is. That's the sound that it is. This will give you the option to change the whole thing, the way it sounds as it sways, as it spins, as it clashes, as it ignites, as it emits, as it comes back down, all of those things. And yeah, I want to give you guys a little view of that.
Prepare a boarding party.
So this is going to be Vader's saber. So as you see, we have red. Not all of them are color quite accurate because again, I don't think the saber has all the colors. But as you can hear, very cool. And so from here, we'll go on to the next one. Let's see what we have. This is Ahsoka. Got the white light blade. Hers is very, very unique. And you hear the emitting sound just as it sits. Very, very, very different. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So this is going to be Anakin's blade. So obviously we have the Guardian Blue. Again, very different. The emitting sound. Man, these sabers are so damn cool, man. Yeah, again, having these options is something that I have not had in the past with the sabers that I've gotten. So this is amazing. That's obviously Darth Maul from, I believe, Clone Wars. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi's blade. Again, very different, very iconic to that, first Star Wars film. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's pretty damn sweet, man. Like I said, very unique how the whole profile, the sound profile will change it all. I mean, you could hear the blaster deflection there was more like a psh, psh, pew, pew, psh, which again, very reminiscent of that first film, right? So then we have Count Dooku. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I'm glad that they give us so many options. You know, Dooku isn't someone that you expect to be on here. I know most people don't like the prequel trilogy anyway. Now this is just regular old Sith Red. But again, listen to how unique this profile is. Just the emitting sound alone. Very unique. Very cool. I believe there is, you know, 15 or 16 of these profiles, and I won't go through them all, but I will put a list down in the description of who's is what and how many's on here. I believe this to be Mace Windu's or Palpatine's. I'm not really quite sure. It does ignite purple, but it does have Palpatine's laugh, so who knows? Again, very cool. Very, very cool that you have all these options, especially, depending on the mood that you're in. Because again, with the Ultra Saber, I was kind of stuck with whatever I had. I had white and I had this sound. If I was in a Sith kind of mood that day, I was, just screwed.
Kestis.
So this is Cal Kestis. Yoda. I will show you this one. Yeah, again, very cool. Let's quickly just go through the rest of these sound fonts so you guys can hear what all we have. This is Ben. This is Kylo Ren. And this one, actually, I'll show you because it's very unique. It has that unstable sound. Very different. See, the emitting sound was crazy on that one. I think probably the Dark Saber is my favorite on the sound fonts.
Wait, is this training? My training? No. Always training. The universe is.
So this is going to be Luke's saber. Once again, very, very cool to be able to have kind of all those sabers in one saber. It just the very first few times I struck it as it I knew that Luke's blade was happening. It really felt like Luke's blade. Now, I mean, it's so cool how that works. Let's check it out here. What's next?
I'm told it is the Dark Saber.
Here's the Dark Saber, and I love this one. This is, again, very unique. Yeah, I really dig that one a lot. Yeah, I think that one's probably my favorite.
Star Killer.
We have Star Killer from the PlayStation. Video game series, which we had Cal Kestis earlier. I kind of skipped over him with for no particular reason. Kenobi, I believe we did this. Or no, this is General Grievous, actually. Which, again, is another, why is he on this list? But glad to have him here. And it's very unique emitting sound. I like it. Yep, super cool. Let's see what we got next here. The Butcher. This is a very cool one too. Revan, I believe his name is Revan the Butcher. Princess Leia. I don't know why this is emitting purple, but I guess it's because she's the ultimate princess.
Prepare a boarding party.
And then back to Darth Vader. So that's kind of a look at all the different sound font options they have and give you a little idea of what each one kind of sounds like. Okay, again, slam pack with features. What I want to talk about now is the boot modes that it has. So the current boot mode, which again is a lot cooler than a lot of other sabers, because most sabers that I had just kind of turn on like a flashlight. But this guy actually will boot from top to bottom just like a normal lightsaber would. But if you're in the mood to have something a little different, there's many options. You're going to hold this button down until it flashes twice. And once it flashes twice, you hit it and you will have a whole new boot, kind of boot up. And let's check out what we have on this particular one. And that's pretty cool. And I'll go through most of these with you guys here. And I'll hold this here so you can see 1, 2 blinks. You'll hear that sound, and you'll have a new boot. Very cool. Okay, here we go with the next boot up. Very unique, again. And once again, we are going to hold the button till the light flashes 1, 2 times. You hear that noise, and a new boot. Very cool. Let's see what else we got. Another very cool one. I like this one a lot. So this one kind of stacks up with pink, as you can see. I'll play that one again because, again, I really do like this one. It kind of stacks up, kind of falls in. Once it gets about here, then it ignites fully to whatever color you have it on. That's really badass, guys. I like this a lot. I believe that's it on the boots. Let me check and make sure. Nope, we do have this little alarm one. It's kind of the purge boot, as I've labeled it. Very cool again. Very unique and different if you're looking for something kind of change up the normal flow. Same thing here. We're going to ignite from top to bottom, which is a little weird, but you have the option. So glad it's there. And I believe bam, we are now back to our very first normal boot up. So that is it for the boot up section. Okay, what I want to talk about next is one of the more kind of quirky, fun features of this lightsaber that have honestly been my seriously favorite part about it. So back to the one button operation. Let me switch over here for you guys. So we're going to hold this button, and this time we're going to let it blink 3 times. This is again with the saber off. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is going to give us an unstable instead of a regular one. So let's ignite it here. As you can see, it's kind of flashing and fluttering as if it were unstable. So this is one of the options. We're going to hold it again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. I accidentally held it too long and turned it off here. 1, 2, 3. This is a pulse. So this one kind of has a slower kind of pulse. Very cool. 1, 2, 3. So this one goes as you kind of move it. See? Very interesting. And now we're going to get into some of the cooler ones here. I know you're probably thinking, how cool does it get? Well, let me just show you here. Ba-bam! How about, and I know this probably isn't coming up well on screen here, but how about a Rastafarian saber that has green, yellow, and red? Again, I know this isn't coming up well on camera, but here, this is amazing. I love this. I really do. And it does actually get a little bit cooler than that. So let's move on to the next one.
Trinity.
Okay. So this one is strobing slowly between all of the colors. I'll give it a second here so you can see what I mean. There you go. See, yeah. Very cool. Not one of the best ones, but we are getting to one of the best ones. Now, this is very cool. Again, I know this isn't going to come up very well on camera, but what you have here is kind of a candy cane stripe effect. It's kind of coming up on camera. It's a little too blinky, but you can also change this. Right now, it's a like a cyan and red. Now, as you could maybe tell, I don't know, it's more of a cyan and green now. But yeah, very cool. You can also make it do this other kind of candy cane type effect. That's very, very cool. Okay, this is perhaps my favorite setting, and I like to call this the Deadpool lightsaber. If you know anything about Deadpool, you'll know what I'm saying. And this would be the rainbow saber. This is freaking awesome. I love this. This is very, very cool. I have a daughter, and she really enjoys the rainbow version of the saber almost as much as I do. But yeah, that's a look into some of the different kind of quirky and weird features that added onto this. Like I said, this thing is just packed ton full of features, man. Okay, so hopefully that got kind of gives you guys a full in-depth look. I know this is going to end up kind of being a longer video, but I know when I was on the hunt, when we around the channel were on the hunt for sabers, that we watched every video we could find, and we loved the longer videos. The more in-depth, the more, we got to see them use it, the more we got to see them dive into the features. That's the things we wanted to see. So that's what I delivered to you guys. Hopefully you guys want to see these things too. I will just say this. This is kind of my overall thoughts is what I want to give you right now. And this is definitely the best and the highest quality saber that I've ever had. The best thing you're getting with this particular model is the features, because this isn't a special hilt. This isn't Luke or Anakin's hilt or anything crazy like that. It is a skinnier kind of, lighter one with, less intricacy into, the design of the hilt itself. But you're getting tons of features. You guys seen it. I mean, you get, the rainbow saber, you get the Rasta saber, you get 15 or so different sound fonts. I will link down in the description below a list of all the sound fonts, as well as a link to this particular lightsaber. And PIXSABER has also given us a coupon code, a discount code for $20 off your next order. That code is keytoothman. As you can see, that's my name right here, down here, keytoothman. I will put the link up for that, and I will throw the code up here as well. So make sure you use that code, and it goes a long way to supporting the channel and for us to get more unique and cool different things like this to review for you guys. So shout out to the guys at PIXSABER, man. this is an awesome product. You guys really have something here. I appreciate you guys sending us one. I love doing this review. I love playing with this lightsaber. Also, guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna do a lot of other kind of little PIXSABER stuff. We have a kind of cinematic Star Wars video that we're going to do at some point, and then we kind of have this little commercial type thing that we're going to do. So stick around for those. Those should be really fun and should add a lot to the PIXSABER scene and kind of give you a more idea of, you know, how realistic they would look in a kind of movie setting, A, and then B, you know, how well they look when actually using them, you know, which I wasn't able to do for you guys here today. But, you know, look around for some videos around the channel. We'll probably put some stuff up here and there with Lucas and Trevor whipping this thing around and stuff like that. So, yeah, super exciting. Again, thank you to the guys over at PIXSABER. Guys, please go use that discount code. Get your $20 off. keytoothman. Use it at checkout. I appreciate you guys tuning in, watching this video. It's been a blast reviewing this saber. I hope we have lots more to review. And yeah, stick around for some Screen Talk Live, and we will see you guys later.